Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, the caster they call Ghost, coming back to you with something from the very bottom, though they're at the very top. We have a 1v1 in the Bronze League Heroes. It is going to be a 1v1 on, I believe it's called Hephaestus this time. Usually it's called Forge, sometimes it changes the name, but we do have a 1v1 on what is considered the most kind of claustrophobic map there is. Both players will be spawning in at a couple seconds, so I thought I'd just give you a quick little look around. Both players will spawn in these little areas, and as you can see, they will be falling down immediately, then covered by these two gigantic volcanoes, protected for a couple minutes as they try and figure out what to do. So, we're going to focus down on the... Oh, God golly, there we go. Okay, so we're going to keep an eye on pink, keep a little mini-map eye on our buddy in the orange. And it looks like Otsin's going to be the first to open up with a vehicle factory, while his opponent Rinohd will be opening up with a bot factory. So already the tech paths from these bottom league players has already been decided. It looks like Rinohd trying to open up with something a little bit quicker. Rinohd getting the bot factory out a little bit quicker than his opponent Otsin. Well, it looks like Otsin really wants to get out some vision, though, which is always fantastic to see on a level this low. But it looks like his bot just doesn't seem to know what to do. Now, it looks like Orange, on the other hand, just keeping a nice little vision block thing. I don't know what you want to call it. Maybe a mini-map. That's probably the right word to use for it. It looks like double vision, though. It looks like Pink really wants to figure out where his opponent's going. He is going to go everywhere, because apparently one way isn't the easy way. And Orange is going to continue to get two fabricators out. I believe this might be the third, maybe even a fourth. But it looks like he is going to go straight for the vehicle factory. So it's great to see that somebody's actually building some military. Now, Pink has opted to continue with the tank production instead of continuing for fabricators. But his commander has decided to take a bit of a coffee break. Now his commander, realizing that there is no coffee and giant robots can't drink coffee, he's going to continue on. I think he's going to build some energy, which is fantastic to see out of both of these players. Now, both players surprisingly have stayed at 100. When I first jumped in, I saw a lot of these players were typically just kind of eating the efficiency bar, usually staying under something in the 50s range. I haven't seen... Well, there we go. There's the first one. I was waiting for someone to start dipping under the hundreds, but it's good to see that both of them really did open up sort of greedily, but it was kind of nice to see that both of them also opened up nice and safely. Now, it looks like the only person that actually has some genuine military on his side is Pink, with, I think, a total of 3 tanks out. Orange just opting to go very heavy on the fabricators. The first radar has been built, which is fantastic to see out of Orange. Of course, guys, vision is absolutely crucial in a game like this where everything is very closely knit and nothing really can get, too far away. So, really great to see. Now, an anti-air turret being built by Orange, kind of a little weird to see, really. Usually you could just build an air factory and then you're good, but it looks like Orange really wants to make sure that he is safe and sound from anything that might be built by Pink. Now, looking at Pink on the other side, though, there is no air, which is kind of funny to see, because typically in a lot of matches, guys, for those of you that aren't aware, having a little bit of everything tends to just kind of take care of everything. Now, looks like Pink is going to be the first one to move out, as we can see with those three, it's 1 flame tank, 2 tanks, and an anti-air. A lot of anti-air in this match, though there is no air. Kind of interesting to think about. Nice little conundrum. Now, these 2 scout cars, they've seen a lot of things. They've seen some stuff, man. But this little, I don't know what you want to call it, just a 4-man army is going to come out here. It's going to see some bots, if anything. And we'll just take a quick little vision a quick little peek over at Orange. Now, Orange does see the army of, well, the 4-man army, I guess. The 4-man army of Pink, and it looks like his first thought was to build a turret on the opposite side to make sure that in case another 6 or maybe even another 4 try to attack him, he'll be completely safe on that side. Now, he is getting some air to try and ward off this, though I don't know if he'll actually get done in time. I think he needs to send his bots over, which it looks like he's going to, so it's great to see some bots moving over. Now, I think he needs to get the rest of them, though this tank might be able to do some serious damage. Now, he's going to see the first tank is going to get shot down by the DPS of the bots. This flame tank is getting super close to these docks. If he lets them eat, it's going to burn them all. Thank you, Child of the Flame. It's going to go back because it's done its job. It killed a lot of stuff, and you know what? If it blows up, it's totally fine. The cost efficiency for that was fantastic. Now, this tank doing hella damage right now. Takes out 1, it's going to be 2 maybe even a 3rd before it dies. It will take out that 3rd docks right before it can get anything done. Boombots coming out of nowhere. It looks like somebody was really prepared. Orange must have known that he was going to see some boombots, so we're going to pop back over to... there we go. Goodness gracious. Alright, so we see a lot of boombots coming out of Pink, so I think Pink was trying to get really cheeky with his build, try and do some early game pressure and then go for a quick little calm snipe. But as you saw with that fantastic turret placement, I wasn't even expecting that turret to do anything. I thought he was just being silly. But congratulations to Orange for proving me wrong. Now, some docks moving out to protect the commander. I guess he does know that the boombots will be coming for him shortly, and as you can see, the second wave is already on its way, but there is no way in good golly hell that these boombots will be able to do anything. Now, these docks doing hella damage, and I think that... No, the bomber doesn't do friendly fire. It doesn't work like that. But either way, a lot of damage done there, fantastically done by the Orange commander to make sure that the maximum damage that those boombots did was actually completely minimal. Now, a lot of units moving out here by Pink, a lot more boombots too as well. Now, what I would probably recommend to Orange is both of these guys are actually very good on the energy, and actually they're occasionally surplusing on the metal. What I want to see out of both these players is more expansion. I see 4 bots here by Orange, and really if you want to get crazy, he could easily put up a couple turrets here, and he could completely protect that entire area. Now, it looks like, oh my goodness, the bombers though out of Orange doing so much damage, just making sure these boombots don't get anywhere near that commander. Now, they might do a little bit more, and how about no, says the bombers by the Orange commander. These bombers are just doing so much damage, and I think Pink really needs to get something done now. It looks like he's continuing to try and go for this boombot play. I really don't think he should be doing this. At this point, he's thrown away quite a bit of metal for almost no benefit, or no beneficial gain, sorry. At this point, though, this commander is going to be in some serious trouble. These boombots, they're moving out. They don't probably see anything, but they do know they're going the right way. They're going to focus down another turret. They do get the bot factory, which was fantastic, so I guess it was worth it in the end. But it looks like the army of Orange is moving out now. It looks like Pink's trying to clump up his tanks, but Flame tanks just can't seem to get close enough. The tanks from Pink and colors everywhere. There's explosions, and oh my god, those docks damage, please. Uber, you've got to kill some of these things, man. They're just immoral. They do not care about what those tanks were thinking. But it looks like another boombot army is trying to move out here for Pink, but this fantastic scout car, though it is stuck on these rocks and trying to figure out how to hit the reverse, is going to get so much vision done, and these boombots just won't do anything. Now, another batch of 6 moving out here. I think he was trying to split up his units, which was actually kind of cute to see. Though, I think he only lost 1 tank for that entire trade. Pink is just floundering right now. There's a nice little defensive group. I like that. Nice little army there, or nice little, what was that, like a 5-man tank line there, just to make sure no boombots get near him. Now, at this point, Pink is effectively really kind of dead. There's a nice little contain here for Orange. Of course, a lot of things could change. There are plenty of tanks here and plenty of boombots here for Pink to make a move. Now, it looks like he is going to continue to add a couple more bot factories, because he does realize that though he is surplusing, he probably should have added these a little while ago. And there's actually there's no radar here. For all Pink knows, Orange could have an entire army, and of course, what else is a bronze level match without the orbital factory for some reason? Great to see this coming out for some apparent reason. I wanted to see what Orange does. Please tell me it's an orbital reclaim. I would lose my crap. Now, a couple more little scurrying things running around, blowing up other things, and then the little shooty things going after the flame tanky things, and the things are shooting the things, and there's explosions of the colors, and oh my sweet lorded Jesus, why are you not just clumping up and moving against the flame tanks? There you go, but you're getting too close. The flame tanks are going to do so much damage. Oh my god, that was so much damage. So much damage. Now, a couple dogs here. Looks like they just said hi to a couple boombots. The boombots, of course, got shot to death because, well, dogs don't really, care. Now, 2 dogs versus, I think, 4 factories. These boombots are just going to take their time. They're just going to kind of do the alley cat thing. And I guess they just don't want to blow them up. Oh, there they go. There they go. Nope, there was one. Now, a couple bombers coming over here to say hi. There is a lot of anti-air here, so I don't really know if this is the best idea for Orange to be moving out against a lot of anti-air. Looks like it's going to try and get a little bit more damage done, which he did. Which, I mean, for 3 bombers, it halved to factory. I think he got a couple units here, so for what it was worth, I guess it was worth throwing those 3 bombers. Now, this orbital factory, it is building a orbital fabricator, so I'm assuming we're going to see some anchor creeping. I don't know what else he's going to do. I'm kind of hoping that he continues to expand, because right now both players really haven't dipped below 100 in a while. I would really like to see the PA stats and see their APM right now, because it must be absolutely godly with the level of just Korean micro skills that they have going on now. Another army of boombots is going around, probably trying to find some of the expansion. It might actually see this factory, which would be really bad for Orange to reveal. Now, this one bomber is going to try and get, like, the octa-kill, but it's just not going to do it. Now, they will see this factory, and the damage is going to be real, but I actually don't think they even, they had to have, you know, just kind of scraped it and known that that is a thing. But I guess they just didn't want to focus it down, so the next wave of boombots is going to move out. We're going to just kind of keep an eye on that. Now, it looks like Orange does have his orbital factory out, and I don't... Oh, sorry. Sorry, shift key. I'm sorry. It got mad at me because I was just spamming it, but I want to see what he's going to do with this. I would assume we're going to see either are we going to see an umbrella, or are you just going to start pumping out more? Nope. We're going to see an orbital factory on a 1v1 map in Bronze League at the very top of the bottom. We're going to see an orbital factory. Thank God. Because I was so concerned that they didn't have enough just base production, because 100% wasn't enough. But Pink is actually the first person to dip below 100 in a really long time. He's actually, well, no, he is climbing back, but he doesn't seem to know how to expand. Guys, fabricators, metal extractors, they do wonders, I promise you. If you just start building some stuff, they do wonders. So, right now, I really think... Oh, there it goes. Okay, so now Pink has gotten back up to his 100% efficiency. A couple more bombers just to kind of say hi. They're going to get a lot of the boombots, which don't really know if that was a good trade, because this is a lot of boombots. I think at this point, really, the best choice for... Orange might just be to kind of throw those donks next to the commander and just kind of laugh at him as the boombots get exploded. But a lot of these boombots are moving out. We're going to just kind of peek, and he has no vision, absolutely no vision of where anything is. He didn't see the orbital factory. That's interesting. Now, he's going to continue to move out. He will see a lot of the factories, and he will see a lot of air. That will scare him. I'm expecting to see some anti-air out of this, but I'm of course lying because they don't know what anti-air is. And now a lot of Orange is on Pink's side, but they don't seem to care. They might just be kind of dancing with each other. Another wave of almost 8 or 9, no, that's 3, 6, 7 oh no, he does have docks. Docks do shoot up, that is true. So Docks just going to shoot up, kill all the rest of these bombers, really. The bomber's going to get, I think, 1 tank, effectively killing 2, but oh, the docks are going to eat a lot of those bombers. And I don't think Orange knows how to kill off the rest of these bombers. Now, a lot of these tanks, this is a perfect funneling. Oh my goodness, it is raining explosions from the sky. Those bombers doing so much damage to those boombots, effectively killing them all. Now, this will be a bit of a cleanup fight here, and these flame tanks are just going to get all up and personal with these tanks. And really, there is not much that these guys can do, because I think Orange is still trying to get an S... Oh my Jesus, what is this? He's building an SXX. Well, I've seen it all, folks. And he's at 100% too. Alright, so apparently the tech path is bot, vehicle, orbital, SXX. Okay, alright, sure. Let's... Okay. While I go gouge my eyes out, let's figure out what Pink is going to do to try and stop this. Right now, his first logic was to build more bombers, because anti-air apparently is not the answer to killing off bombers. So while we see this, a lot of expansion has stopped for Orange, which I'm kind of disappointed to see. I would have really liked to see more expansion coming out of Orange right now, because if he is going to go SSX, he really does need to get a lot more production, just so that he can have the fabricators help reclaim and reestablish all that. Now, the bombers of Pink are going to see all of this production. They're probably going to just start picking it off now. Orange has to react in some way, or he's going to drop even harder now that he has an SSX being built. All six of these metal extractors are just going to drop like it's hot, and really, I don't know what Orange is going to do, because apparently when I play, I just rush SSX. So it looks like his first reasoning was to build more energy plants, because when you're down on metal, you need to build energy. So it looks like, oh, I see his reasoning. He's going to go mass bots, because then he doesn't need to have anti-air, which, I mean, logically that does make sense. He doesn't need any anti-air here, because the docks do shoot up, and they will most likely kill all these bombers. But the problem is, I don't know if he really has the micromanagement skills to take care of that. If these bombers are careful enough and they do spread around, he can easily kill off all these these docks with, oh sweet Jesus, it's almost like 10. I can't click these because, please Uber, I wish I could. But we've got what, like 3, 6, a few... Okay, so we have a lot of bombers going after a lot of tanks and docks with really no anti-air. Now, there is an anchor up, which I don't think Pink really knows about, because I don't see any form of orbital production, so... Right now, Orange is just trying to stave off the pink army until it's safe. Now, he will acknowledge that, or he might not. I don't honestly know at this point, because I don't see the logic. But there is some anti-air here to protect the commander. These bombers are not going to get anything done. That commander should be able to just kill off. There it goes. But there is quite an army. I'm not going to lie. This is quite the army here that we're going to see coming out of Pink, coming against the Orange army now. As we can see, these flame tanks are going to start moving up. The anchor, Pink has to acknowledge that there is an anchor physically shooting him right now, unless he thinks that docks can fly, which would be kind of scary, having like I don't know, like I need a plane, for example. Okay, so like just kind of strap a docks to the top of this bomber and then just start flying it around. I mean, just think how scary that would be. Besides being able to physically like bomb things, it could also shoot the anti-air that's flying to kill it. Holy cow, that would be scary. Now, this SXX is almost done. It's well, not almost, but it is at 55%. So it is effectively over halfway done. These bombers, though, they are going to see the orbital factory going straight for the commander. The commander is really out of position. These bombers, oh my goodness, he actually got him with the bombers, or the boom bots, sorry. The boom bots do kill him. I don't see any GGs. The BM is real. I guess Orange thought that this SXX would do it, which it really didn't, which is, I'm honestly disappointed. I really would have wanted to see that, and that would be the game with Otsin killing off Rinohd in 1v1 on Hephaestus. Of course, as always, I'm Ghost, and I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.